sponsored by Docomo Pacific, where Jason is going to be joined here by Paul Stanko of the National Weather Service. And then we're going right to Mary Rhodes of the Guam Hotel and Restaurant Association as we are 40 minutes in to this executive order requiring proof of vaccination to have fun, basically. And we'll go, sorry. We'll go into it, obviously, way more with Mary coming up. But Jason Solis, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
All right, good morning, and half a day to Paul and our friends over at NWS. Paul, your first appearance here on the link. I know last week you guys were actually tracking a potential storm, but not really like the maelstrom we're dealing with this morning with regulations and everything like that. So how do things look on your neck of the woods over there in Teason?
Well, right now, things are pretty quiet. I have on the first slide the headlines that our rip currents are low, our fire danger is low. For Micronesia, all of Micronesia, not just the Marianas and Guam, the winds are less than 15 knots, which is pretty close to miles per hour, and the seas are less than 4 feet, so there just isn't a whole lot going on.
Very nice. Now, are you possibly tracking anything in the next few days, or should always be vigilant? Of course, is the ongoing mantra here and everything like that. But what does the rest of the week look like?
The main feature we have hanging near us is called the Tropical Upper Tropospheric Trough, and it's just a big generator of lightning. So that's the only thing people really need to be on the lookout for.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we say, not so much jokingly, haha, but we say, it is always advisable to carry umbrellas 24/7 wherever you are on Guam and everything like that. So as far as either keeping precipitation off of us or just, finding some cool shade and everything like that, for the rest of the week, are you seeing this as more of a hot week, or should we expect, with that lightning storm and everything, should we see, scattered showers and the like?
We're going to be seeing more showers than usual, and especially the next few days in the afternoons, there's a chance that the islands will heat up some, and then they'll contribute to the shower activity because the winds are pretty light right now.
Oh, very cool. Okay, I'm looking at your other slides here. I'm on the second slide right now. Temperatures expected to be in the low 80s, so good island weather for both us as well as our friends up north in the Marianas, correct?
Yeah, right now. Now, of course, the highs will be a little bit higher than that, probably the upper 80s. But right now, yeah, low 80s.
Yeah, heat index looks for us to be 90 and everything. Is that anything we need to be concerned about, or is that just part of the wonderful weather we have here in the islands?
Yeah, I think everyone's pretty used to that. We get worried when the heat index goes over 100.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Okay, so as for the formation, the storm, let's call it, because it was very erratic behavior last week, as per its name, omais. It's now pretty much well known throughout our community that it's a Palauan word which means to wander. You guys are obviously still keeping your eye on that, but seeing as how it's well west of us and everything like that, what is going on with that formation?
Well, it's actually near the end of its life now, and it was always had a star-crossed life to begin with. It had upper shear over the top of it. It just never really got strong, which was good for us.
Mm-hmm. And this
it went almost right over Guam.
Yeah, this was kind of the likes of a storm that we don't normally see out here, where where it started, where it actually where it passed by us, and certainly that very erratic behavior where it was kind of oscillating between tropical depression, tropical storm, tropical depression, tropical storm. Could this be an indicator of things that may come throughout the rest of the rainy season here on Guam?
I think it still just had quite a bit of upper shear above it, and so it was having a hard time. Usually a little later in the year, that upper shear settles down, and so I think we'll be seeing more of the usual type of cyclones when they start forming again, probably next month, sometime in September.
Okay, so would it be a little bit of a stretch to call omais somewhat of an anomaly, or is that just kind of weird weather this time of year?
Well, it was a little bit unusual for August to have that much upper shear that it had to fight.
All right, Paul. Well, we really appreciate you coming on. That we always appreciate the insight. Now that you're part of the Link family and everything, we look forward to working with you in the future.
Oh, I'm looking forward to pinch hitting for Landon again sometime in the future too, Jason. Thank you.
You can pinch hit, you can pinch run, and everything like that. We got a lot of friends up at the NWS, and you continuing the baseball analogy, 1 to 9. You guys are always Gold Glovers.
All right, Jay, easy there, boy. Thank you, Paul. All right, this is the link. We're proudly brought to you by Pacific Points, Cabo Enterprises, ITD, and Jack in the Box. Quick break, and we're coming back with Mary Rhodes of GHRA next.
On August 28th,